Fellas, AC here. Welcome to another exclusive review. Today I'm going to talk about Acqua Di Parma, Colonia, Sandalo. Now there are I think one or two reviews on YouTube. They're basically first impressions. This is the first, if you like, exhaustive review, complete review. So this fragrance was released basically in 2016 as a Harrods exclusive. Now it was released in 2018, October, as a general release, and I knew about this one when I was reviewing Quercia. If you watch my Quercia review, you will see I made a mention of this one. So, Sandalo. Sandalo apparently contains one unique ingredient. These brown bottles are from the line called the Ingredients Collection. They focus on one ingredient and create a fragrance glorifying that ingredient. Now this one focuses on sandalwood and the whole tree, if you like. Sandalwood also has blossoms, beautiful, small, tiny, red colored blossoms, which turn into coriander-like seeds, which becomes the seed for sandalwood trees. Now, if you have followed me for a long time, you will know my love for sandalwood, right? So I was obviously very keen to review this. I was very keen to understand what this smells like. So what I did was I ordered a 15 ml sample. I think this is 20 ml sample. And then I got this one here, the carded sample, just to do a comparison. And my sample is pretty authentic and I really had a great time, guys. I've worn it 3 full wearings, 2 sprays each time. And today is my 4th wearing. Now, here is a dry down. This dry down is about 1.5 hours old. So let's go with a fresh spray and take you through the journey. Now, Sandalo basically smells like Colonia oud when you first spray. There's a little bit of softness to it, and you know, if you're experienced with sandalwood, genuine sandalwood, you will know that sandalwood has this spongy, soft, delicate, yet very strong presence. It's a bracing scent. Yeah, it completely overwhelms you, and sandalwood has a very profound effect on me. It's one of the most calming scents. It's one of the most tranquil fragrances of everything I've smelled. I really enjoy sandalwood. So when you first spray this, you will get a nice dose of lavender. It's slightly powdery. With lavender, there's this very rich wood scent, which is definitely oud. That's why it smells like Colonia oud when you first spray. And there's elements of sandalwood. That's why I didn't want to spray it first, because it will mislead you. Initially, it smells as if it's Colonia oud with a heavy dose of sandalwood and lavender. That's all you smell. In about 10 minutes time, the Colonia oud bit, and it's very sharp, and like Colonia oud, it's very harsh. The harshness, the lavender, they all tone down, and what you get is beautifully composed fragrance which has 3 main facets. The citrusy facet, Colonia oud, Italian facet. So there's lemon, there's bergamot, there's orange. I get orange the most. So after 10 minutes. So it's orange with a beautiful, soft, warm sandalwood, like the smell of genuine sandalwood. And that's what I find most remarkable, because nowadays nobody's doing fragrances with genuine sandalwood, and it's more towards Mysore sandalwood because it's so expensive and it's a controlled commodity. The government of India has huge restrictions on export of sandalwood. It's very controlled because it's at the verge of extinction. Wild sandalwood is at the verge of extinction in India. That's why it's controlled. So the scent beautiful. It's beautiful. Absolutely one of the most luxurious scents you can imagine. Absolutely luxurious. So in 10 minutes time, it's more about lovely, deep, fruity orange, but deep, with sandalwood, bracing, beautiful sandalwood, with facets of lavender and superbly aromatic cardamom. Yeah, and that's the entire length of the fragrance. It doesn't change much. as sandalwood is warm and bracing, as the fragrance goes into its dry down, which is 1.5 hours, the brightness increases. So it's as if as the time goes, the fragrance becomes brighter, which I really liked, because I recently tested another sandalwood fragrance which becomes darker and darker and darker. It's Sandal 33 by Le Labo. Very dark. Yeah. This one becomes brighter. It's bright, orangey, lemony sandalwood. Sandalwood has a lemony facet, yeah, and soft, warm facet. You'll get those two. So it becomes brighter sandalwood with amber, beautiful amber, and smoother. It was harsh here. It's absolutely silken smooth. Silken smooth, beautiful. So, pros and cons. It is one of the most well composed sandalwood fragrances in my collection. Yeah, I'm saying my collection. I only have a 15 ml decan, probably 20 ml. I can't remember, but I intend to get a full bottle. It's a new release, so I'm not getting the kind of prices I'd like to pay. But it's one of the most smoothest sandalwood fragrances. It's smooth as silk scarf. Number 2 is the performance. With all the ingredient line fragrances, you get superb performance. This has got lovely longevity, I'd say about 12 to 15 hours. It's got decent projection, about 2 to 3 hours, and solid sillage because of very high quality materials used. 2 sprays under your shirt will see you through the whole day and keep getting beautiful wafts. Superb performance. The third one is the nature of the fragrance. Sandalwood has this tranquil, calming effect. This fragrance has this calm, serene, and sincere character, if you like. So you can imagine this is a beautiful fragrance for work, for date, serious date. Yeah, it has this formal feel about it, but it's very beautifully composed, sweet, smooth, silky, serene, and sincere. Those are the 4 adjectives, if you like. And the 4th positive or pro, if you like, would be how it matches up to the top-notch sandalwood fragrances. Now, I've got 2, which I consider to be the best of the best. This is Vintage Samsara. This has got this beautiful Mysore sandalwood, an amazing composition. This got some florals like jasmine and ylang ylang. I'll review it. This is known as the gold standard of sandalwood, one of the most revered, admired sandalwood fragrances in the whole world. The other one is lesser known, and this one is the most authentic Mysore sandalwood I have ever smelled. This one is Lorenzo Villoresi Sandalo. Yeah, this I think is an eau de toilette. Both are eau de toilettes. Now, Sandalo by Acqua Di Parma has that authenticity about its sandalwood. So if you're a purist like me, you will really admire that. It's got that beautiful, real or true Mysore sandalwood smell. And now the downsides. Because half of the lifetime of the fragrance smells like Acqua Di Parma Colonia Oud, so Colonia Oud, you might be in a bit of a quandary whether to shell out big money for this. These are not cheap, about £120 per 100 ml. So it's not cheap. So that could be a downside. It'll probably be a consideration when you're making your purchase. If you already have this, it might remind you half of the lifetime of this. The second downside would be, I guess, the value for money. Since it smells so much like Colonia Oud, half of the lifetime, about 5.5, 6 hours, the value for money goes down, right? You're not willing to spend something like £120 for a fragrance that you know smells like something you have in a collection. If you don't have Colonia Oud, then it's a toss-up between whether to get Colonia Oud or Sandalo. If you're a lover of sandalwood, probably you'll go for Sandalo. So those are the pros and cons. Age groups. Guys, this is a fantastic fragrance with some amazing qualities. So if you're into a serious relationship and you want a really expensive smelling, smooth date night fragrance, this is it. While others are wearing Dior Sauvage and this, that and the other, you will stand out. Absolutely stand out, and spectacularly so. So I think any age group will do. Again, for work, because as I said, it's very smooth, calm, very well composed fragrance. Such fragrances are amazing for work as long as you go easy on the trigger. So work and date are the two occasions, and age groups, I'd say it's slightly mature, but I don't believe in all that. If you have that kind of a personality and you're a 20-year-old, you can easily wear this. One thing is for sure, you'll get amazing compliments with this. Whoever understands and appreciates slightly expensive fragrances are bound to give you a compliment. Yeah, this is not a crowd pleaser like Sauvage, but this is a head turner. Alright? Okay, so I hope you like the review, fellas. Take care. Bye bye.